in listen-only mode.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of HDFC Securities, I welcome you all for this session on weekly FNO outlook, studying the open interest of weekly. So, firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Tarang Solani, and I am the product manager for derivatives. And along with me, we have Mr. Devarsh Vakil, who is our deputy research head, who will give us the outlook on the market. So before starting, as usual, we'll just give you the brief on the flow for today. So first, we'll give you the brief demo of one of the useful features which we have in our Pro Terminal, which is our advanced trading portal. So we'll give you the demo about some of the useful features which is used for the FNO trading. And then Mr. Devash Vakil will provide us with the outlook on the market. So being the tomorrow being the weekly expiry, we have seen market has been quite choppy with lot many events scheduled. Today also we have seen lot many events have been lined up during the day and also at night. So let us see how we can assume and how we can see the market to be, and also for the next week, what kind of an strategy which can do. And after that, we'll take up this session for question answer. If anyone has any kind of a doubt, we'll address all the issues. So let us start with this session. So I will just share my screen and we'll give you a demo about one of the useful features of our Pro Terminal. So firstly, I will just give you the demo. I will just log in into the website of hdfcsecurities.com, and then we'll go into the Pro Terminal page. So once I log in into this, I'll have to fill in my credentials. So before starting, I'll just give you a small brief about what is Pro Terminal. So Pro Terminal is our advanced trading portal. Basically, is very much useful for the FNO traders who usually looks into the market and wants to have certain kind of an ready-made strategies or certain kind of an ready-made analytical tools wherein they can spot the trade. So Pro Terminal will help you to identify this trade. So we'll just give you we'll just show you the demo how you can use this Pro Terminal and what kind of features which you can look forward for the Pro Terminal. So once I log in into this website, this is my normal Trade and Empowered, which are normal web trading portal. I will go into the Pro Terminal. So this is a Pro Terminal page. Now what we will cover is today is the dashboard, wherein there is lot many things which you can see in the dashboard. Now, firstly, in this dashboard, for the first screen, which you can see is the watch list. Whatever watch list you have made, based upon the watch list, you will be able to see on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you will be able to see the graph, that is the candlestick graph over there. And here you can see different kind of an analytical tools based upon what kind of an breakout for the particular stock or index have seen, and you can just check which stocks are buzzing in today's trading session, and how you can based upon your analysis, you can just check which are the buzzing stocks. So suppose you want to check for the stocks which have broken VWAP on the higher side, that is on the higher side or on the lower side. So you can check the VWAP watch and you can select whatever index you want to check this. So if suppose you want to check for Nifty 200 stocks, whatever stocks we have seen where there is a VWAP activity taking place. Once you click on fetch data, you will be able to see all the bullish and bearish stocks where VWAP activity have taken place. Either it have crossed above the VWAP level, because VWAP is something which is called as volume weighted average price. And once the particular stock breaks that level on the higher side or on the lower side, we do see some kind of an momentum takes place, or the trend which we can see some kind of a trend following in that direction. So here there are so many stocks, and along with timing, you will be able to see at what time this particular stock have seen a VWAP breakout. So here you can check for different index. You want to check for pharma stocks. You can also fetch the data, as there is no stocks under pharma which have seen VWAP activity. You can also check a pivot breakout in whichever stocks there is a pivot breakout which have done. If anyone trades upon pivot using the pivot resistance and support, so these are the stocks where you will be able to see ready-made stocks where there is a pivot breakout which we have seen. You can also check the resistance and support breakout, which are the stock which have seen days high and day low. At what time this days high, latest days high and days low have been registered. So here it's a ready-made tool wherein you will be able to basically check the buzzing stocks. After that, you can also check what are the stocks in news in today's trading session. If you want to check which are the stocks in news, various various basically sources which you get the news have been displayed over here for which stocks. Today we did saw insurance stocks were been buzzing, so you can check why it was buzzing. So from here you can check the news with the stock selection. Also you can do it in which stock there is a news there, so you can check all the HDFC life news over here, what kind of an news was been there for this stock. So you can check that. Here you can check the sector performance, which are the sectors performing in today's trading session. So you can just have a look into the sectors performance. So this is BAC. You can also check the NSE sectors. So which are the sectors which have seen positive and negative momentum in today's trading session. Then you can check the market movers. So which are the stocks which have been buzzing in today's trade. So you can sort the market buzzers, price gainers, price losers, which are the stocks which are most active in today's trading session, which are the 52-week high, any 52-week low, or is there any kind of an volume buzzer. So here you will be able to see if any of the stocks have seen some kind of an volume unusual activity. So that also you can check. Here you can check the futures position, what kind of an stocks have seen how much open interest, which stocks have seen how much open interest addition. So here you can check open interest gainers. If you just click on open interest gainers, you will be able to see the stocks which have gained in open interest. All the stocks, despite they have been on the positive trend or in the negative trend, which are the stock have seen the gain in open interest. So and also which are the stock which have seen OI losing losers which have reduced the open interest, and also various others which are the stock which you have seen long build up. So here you will be able to see the stock we have seen long position taking place, and here you can see the stock if you select the short build up, the stock where we have seen the short positions have taken place. So here it will be helpful to you to pick the trade based upon this. If you check which are the stocks which are in the negative momentum in today's trading session, and which are the stock in the positive momentum. Same thing for options. You can check which are the active calls in today's trading session, where this call where we have seen spurt in implied volatility, and for what expiry you can also select for which expiry you can check it. And technical parameters, as we'll make made you understand what are the stock where we have seen 20 days bullish breakout, 15 days bullish breakout, 200 days bullish breakout. And lastly, the FI and DI activity you can check on the cash market and also on the FNO front. So it's a very useful tool. In the dashboard itself, you can check all the buzzing stocks based upon the various technical parameters, and also on the derivative parameters, where you can check which are the stock which have seen long addition or short addition. That will help you to pick the trade. So that's it from my end. Now I will hand over to Devarsh sir for providing us with the view on the market. So over to you, sir.
Tarang, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So let's straight away jump into the content. Over this week, we have seen about a minor 1% addition in the open interest in Nifty and Bank Nifty, and both Nifty and Bank Nifty are marginally up by a percent. So after a sharp fall this week, we have seen some kind of consolidation and some kind of small long build-up have been seen in the Nifty and Bank Nifty. For the Nifty, 16,900 to 17,000 level is where we will see the put writing, and that's where we see that will be the support for the market, while 17,200 and 300 is going to be the resistance. So here, when we see the Nifty weekly open interest distribution chart, we can see that the at 17,200 and 17,300, a lot of calls have been written, while 17,000 and 16,900 are the levels where puts have been written. What are FIs up to? And this is a very interesting development. We have Federal Reserve FOMC meeting today. They have been doing deliberation for last 2 days. Most of the market, according to the CME Fed interest rate watch tool, it is about 86% probability that Federal Reserve will raise the interest rate in US by 25 basis point tonight. After that decision, we expect US markets to react, and depending upon the US market movement, there will be either gap up or gap down opening in Indian markets. Now, when we look at the index derivative positions built by the foreigners, the foreign portfolio investors, they are extremely short. Almost their long to short ratio is now 0.09. This is the lowest ever ratio which we have encountered from the data which is available. And this 92% kind of a short position is even higher than the sharp short positions they had while COVID was going on. So this is even bigger than the short position than the COVID times. So what this suggests to us that whatever is the action based on US markets, either our markets will open gap up or gap down. Post opening, we expect that a lot of people who have hedged their positions with the help of Nifty and Bank Nifty will cover. So the advice is, depending upon the US market tomorrow, we will see some volatility, but after opening, the idea should be to go long. So around 16,900 level, if market comes down, or if it doesn't come down and it opens around this 17,100 kind of level, after opening, we expect a good amount of short covering to kick in post event, because huge short positions have been built. This is the all-time low, and post the risk of the event is over, like budget, like this Fed meeting. Once the event is over, we expect a lot of unwinding of the position. Here, we know that the large position is on the short side, so the only way that can be covered is using the short covering. So we are optimistic on the market, whether it gaps up or gaps down. Clear mandate. Once the market is open, create long position with the stop loss of 16,900. We are likely to see 17,200 to 300 kind of levels post opening in this next expiry. And if we cross that 17,300 level in the coming week expiry, then we can expect the short covering to even accelerate. Similarly, we remain bullish on Bank Nifty with 39,500 as the stop loss. 40,500 is where a lot of calls have been written here. Right now, we are seeing that the 39,999 is the close, so 40,000 is the close. Here, some amount of calls have been written, but higher amount of calls are written around 40,500. On the put side, on the lower side, 39,000 and 39,500 are the levels where puts have been written. So around 40,000 level, we are trading. 39,500 should be the stop loss. Remain long, and once it crosses 40,500, go aggressively long. What are the sectors where we have seen the positions? So as I mentioned, banking is the sector where we have seen the long build up. Another two sectors which are looking interesting for next 1 week is cement and media. So these two sectors have seen a lot of long build up, and one needs to be cautious on a sector like power, where we have seen some kind of short build up. So banking, cement and media long, power short. 39,500 stop loss for Bank Nifty, 16,900 stop loss for Nifty. After opening, after today's event, tomorrow morning, whether it is opening higher or lower, expect a bout of short covering into index. Keep 16,900 stop loss and try to create long position. This is the advice, clear advice from our side. That's all from me. Now, if you have any questions, we can take them. Tarang, please take over.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We'll request everyone to please write the questions, whatever you have on the question and answers panel, which is there on the right hand side of your screen. So if you have any kind of questions, feel free to ask on the question answer panel, which is there on the right hand side of your screen. Write your questions and we'll reply you back. So we have one question by Mr. Vivek Shah. What is the frequency of this VWAV and pivot breakouts refreshing? So it's a real time frequency. On the real time basis, you will be able to see if there is any kind of an VWAV or pivot breakouts. So one more question by them by him is Bido asks rates of FNO in Pro Terminal in watchlist and code show are different in prices. Also, there is an error in open position LTP is not updated. Bido ask of spot in is correct. What measures are you taking this? So, as per our scenario, bid or ask price resembles the correct price. If you have any kind of an reservations in that, or if you see any kind of an problem in that, that requires you to kindly provide me us with a snapshot. You can just snapshot and provide us on the service at the rate hdfcsecurities.com. So this is the customer service team. If there is any kind of an issue, you can raise the issue with them, and we'll try to solve out. And the second question, which you ask about the ATP price. So ATP price reflects the basically the average traded price of a particular options which you are buying and selling for the given day. Suppose you bought any options at 100 rupees and another options if you have bought at 105, so it will show as an average traded price of 102.50. So that is an average traded price which has been reflecting and not basically the large transaction which we have done. We have been providing the average traded price. So here in the open position, you can check that if you want, if you have any kind of an if you see any kind of an error in that, then we'll request you to please raise to our service at the rate hdfcsecurities.com for any kind of an error if you see. So one more question is by Mr. Jatin Shah. What do you mean by long to short ratio? So can you brief us about that?
Yeah, so this is the proprietary ratio which we have developed. That denotes basically from exchange we get the information about foreign portfolio investors' derivative positions. Now we dissect those positions and divide the long positions by the short position. Right now they have about 92% of the positions by foreign institutional investors on the short side. Only about 8% is on the long side. So this obviously about 2000 foreign institutional investors of different kinds are trading in the market, but at the aggregate level, what is the positioning we are trying to find out using this ratio. So right now it is extremely short position, extremely highly bearish positions which they have, and it looks like that a lot of macro related hedge funds or people who have large positions in the market, they have hedged it using the derivatives, especially the index futures segment. And if there is an event which is likely to get over today, so tomorrow morning, once this event is over, this long to short ratio should move up. That is our expectation. One more question is, Tarang, I see on the screen is this. Somebody wants to understand. Mr. Shri Prasad wants to understand and Rajendra Nikum wants to understand what are the positive and negative sectors which we showed. So uh, when price of the uh, stocks in a sector, say we have a power sector and there are suppose 5 stocks on those from power sector listed in derivatives, when we combine them and when we see that the open interest has gone up and on average all these stocks have gone up, that means the traders are building long position on that sector, and when overall markets are likely to be bullish, these kind of stocks are likely to outperform the broader indices. So that's what I mean when I say positive and negative sector. So right now cement and banking looks positive to us and power is looking negative to us from the 1 week's expiry from this Wednesday to next Wednesday. Correct.
Yeah, sir. So we have one more feedback by Mr. Sri Prasad is in Pro Terminal dashboard market mover. Fin Nifty details are not there. So we'll take your feedback, sir, and we'll try to provide. I'll just check. So we'll take your feedback, and we'll try to basically raise this issue to the concerned team, and we'll try to provide with this details also. One more question is how to estimate with Bank Nifty put option will be aggressive on a particular day and how to monitor it in dashboard. So if I'm not mistaken, sir, he's asking how to pick Bank Nifty put if there is any kind of a negative view. So which strike price of Bank Nifty one should buy? So can you just guide?
Yeah, so if the instrument you should choose depends upon two kinds. One is what kind of view you have. If it is a view based on day, then it is better to stick to every very close by strike. So suppose right now Bank Nifty is trading at 40,000 level, and you have a view which is likely to play out today itself, then you should take at the money. If you have a longer term view, 1 week view or a 1 month view, and if it is a larger view of more than 2%, 3% kind of volatility you are expecting, suppose you are expecting Nifty to go up, Bank Nifty to go up, say 5%, then it is better to trade the out of money option because that will give you more percentage rise. So your selection of the instrument will depend upon two things. A, what is your view, and second, how fast you expect that view to fructify, whether it is likely to happen in a day or it is likely to happen in a week or in a month's time. Depending upon that, you can choose the uh, options more closer to the current strike price, that is at the money options will have more premium, while out of money options will have a lower premium. So it all depends upon your specific view and how fast you expect that view to get reflected in the market. Correct.
Yeah, so thank you. So one more thing, you can also check various strike prices from our option chain in the Pro Terminal. So once you go into markets, there is an option chain over here. Once you click on option chain, select the symbol which you want to see the option chain. Suppose you want to check for Bank Nifty. So here you can select Bank Nifty and can see the option chain. So which is current market price at around 39,900. 40,000 is the current market price. So 40,000 is the at the money option. So here you can select this is the at the money options, and as Sir told that you can select at the money options if you have any kind of a view on the market. So that was about it. Now we'll go to the next question. So one more question is how please explain how to put trailing stop loss in option trading. So let us see. I will just show you very quickly how to use trailing stop loss. So trailing stop loss functionality, first of all, it's only available in Empowered, which is our basic trading platform. Now I'll take you an example. If you want to place a trailing stop loss, how you can place it. Let us understand. So suppose you have 17,500 call option at 28 rupees. Let's take an hypothetical example of 29 March expiry, and you want to place a trailing stop loss of it. So what you can do is you can click on minus, click on additional details, and once you click on additional details, there will be a box of trailing stop loss which will get populated. You need to just check this box. So once you check this box, it will ask you the trailing amount and book profit price. So in this trailing stop loss functionality, we have two things which you can place. You can place book profit price also, that is your target price, and also at what price, at how much interval you want to trail your stop loss. So suppose you place a trailing stop loss at 5 rupees, and so first, once you place the trailing stop loss at 5 rupees, your first stop loss would be 23 rupees 50 paisa, which is 5 rupees away from the current market price is 28.50. So 23.50 paisa would be your trigger price, and you need to put a stop loss price as 23 rupees and place a book profit price. Suppose you want to place it at 60 rupees, you want to book profit this option, so you can place the 60 rupees. So every 5 rupees interval difference between the current market price, what it is, minus 5 rupees, your stop loss will be trailed, and every 5 rupees interval your stop loss would be trailed, and your book profit price would be constant. Once you place this order, right now we won't be able to place it. Once you place the order, you will be able to see that your first stop loss order would be 23 rupees 50 paisa, and the subsequent stop loss order would be at an interval of 5 rupees from the current market price. So this is how the trailing stop loss order functionality you can use it uh, with options, and also with futures also you can use the same. So there is one question, how to switch over from InvestRight to Pro Terminal. So as of now, this functionality is not there. So InvestRight is a new web trading platform which we have. You can also refer to InvestRight. But if you want to switch from the InvestRight to Pro Terminal, right now this functionality is not there. We have already raised this functionality, and very soon we'll come up with that. So Mr. Joy Francis is asking, in options buying or selling, it does not show the in the FNO positions immediately. We need to go to open position. So as of we haven't heard about this error as of now. So if you check, sometime there would be an gap of some few minutes before it reflects to the open position due to slow server. But as of now, it directly reflects the open position. If you buy any kind of in position, it directly reflects to the open position. Very few times it do happen that it takes some time to reflect in it, because there might be the server would be slow. But usually it do directly your all of the positions which are open, it directly reflects and instantly reflects to the open position tab, whatever positions you buy or sell. So Mr. Joy Francis is asking, can we trade from option chain directly? Yes, we can trade. We have that functionality. So once you go to the Pro Terminal, and if you go in market, and if you check the option chain, so here only you will be able to see the buy and sell tab. So suppose you want to go long in 17,100 call option. So you can select 17,100 over here. You can buy, and once you place this order and confirm, this order will be executed. So yes, from option chain you will be able to buy and sell. Mr. Rajendra is asking, can you use trailing stop loss on stock also? Yes, you can use trailing stop loss in stock. So I think we have covered all of the questions. So shall we conclude?
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot of volatility is expected in the American market today. And post that event, we will also have some kind of volatility. Post volatility, I expect markets to stabilize, and there should be some short covering. That is our expectation. Thank you everyone for joining, and all the best.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you, sir, for providing us the view on the market, and thank you all for attending. And have a safe and safe day ahead. And thank you all. Thank you.